Now, from the Motor Trend Archives, a trip back to the American classics of our automotive past.
Can you believe it? The Camaro is now 30 years old. Doesn't seem possible. When this pony car hit the streets in 1967, Chevrolet touted it as the closest thing to a vet yet. But any Camaro lover will tell you this car wrote its own chapter in muscle car history. It was a certified eye-catcher when it hit the streets of America in September 1966. A perfect-sized muscle ride destined for hit status among a new generation of drivers.
They've got their own music, their own way of looking at things. They've got their own car, too. Camaro by Chevrolet.
Corny commercial notwithstanding, Camaro was a hit with young people, along with the older drivers who loved the youthful image of Mustang's hot new rival.
Sometimes I envy them, but not when I'm in my SS 350 Rally Sport. Does that make me part of the new generation?
Probably not, pal. But Carman Cook was part of that generation when he got his SS 396 new in 1968.
The combination of the body lines and the paint striping, the car actually looked like it was doing 60 miles an hour sitting still.
Factory rated at 375 horsepower with big valve heads and Holly carb, it's still clean and correct, except for the headers and Hurst shifter. Carman bought it for drag racing, and he won his share of honors on the strip and on the street.
It still holds its own today, even with the newer car.
It's impossible to imagine auto racing without Camaro. As a mainstay in motorsports, models like the 69 Z28 have earned their stripes at drag strips, oval tracks, and road courses everywhere. And this Chevy is legendary for its concept cars, one-offs, and limited edition models like this rare 69 ZL1. Conservatively rated at 430 horsepower. And hey, what about the Camaro's Don Yanko stuffed with 450 horsepower Corvette 427s back in '69? Now, Camaro was the Indy pace car pick in 1967 and again in 1969. In fact, this is Carman's other prized pony, a commemorative edition that took 3 years to restore.
Well, when it comes out like that, it's well worth it. I'm not bragging on my car, but I think it looks pretty good.
And we would agree. It was one of 3,675 commemoratives, available with either a 396 or, in this case, a 350 cube engine. With distinctive hugger orange stripes outside and the orange houndstooth upholstery in the fully loaded cockpit, it's now a valuable piece of Camaro history. Although in its time, not a hot seller. Yet, as a muscle car or a special edition car, Camaro was and still is a top pick among styling and performance fanatics. Why, just go to any car show and you'll see plenty of vintage Camaros used as new canvases for fresh ideas and personal visions. Now, here's a little Camaro trivia for you. Right up until its introduction, this car was going to be called the Panther, believe it or not. Oh, and the word Camaro in a French dictionary means friend or buddy. No doubt about it, this car has made millions of friends and buddies during the past 30 years on the road.